Do you guys remember how at the start of the season, the Warriors were absolutely dominating? Well, after that domination, they had a terrible downfall after struggling for a long period of time. There was a point where the Warriors lost 5 straight games.
What?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And it was finally time for a change. And they made that change. A major trade sending Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. And let me tell you this, the way the Warriors are using Jimmy Butler is genius. Butler lob! Shout out to BetUS, and in today's video, we'll break down the strategy the Warriors use to get Jimmy Butler implemented in an offense with Steph, and how Steph has to adjust to Jimmy Butler. It's about to get very interesting. The first thing I noticed off the bat was the Warriors using Jimmy Butler in more playmaking situations, leveraging his IQ.
Let's not forget he had the 8 assists to go along with those 8 3-pointers.
On this play, Jimmy is given the ball near the left wing, which gives Steph time to get an off-ball screen from Moody and drain the no-look 3.
His way out of a few places, and sometimes that business side isn't the most beautiful side.
Jimmy can also operate as a playmaker in the mid-range area, and the reason for this is because he's known to hit most of his mid-range shots, and this causes 2 Bucks defenders to be too drawn to the Jimmy Butler mid-range threat, giving Draymond Green an easy baseline cut. But over here is where Jimmy Butler's IQ gets put into play, because the opposing defense is in a 2-3 zone. And well, what do you do to break the zone? Well, once again, give Jimmy Butler the ball in the mid-range area, but also have a player like Quinn Post cut simultaneously, resulting in the breaking of the zone and giving Jimmy Butler yet another assist. Absolutely insane stuff. But if you thought those plays displayed Jimmy Butler's playmaking, wait till you see the next play.
It's the report that both teams have gotten hot their last games.
Because Jimmy can go from setting Steph Curry a screen to relocating into the paint area and pivoting to find a wide open Draymond. The whole point of this play was to show you that Jimmy uses Steph's shooting gravity to get to areas in playmake. But the reason all of his playmaking works in the first place is because of his scoring. And well, there is a reason why people are worried about him when he gets to the mid-range.
Past the three-point line, drawing fouls way out there because he's a threat from 27 feet away.
And this is because he likes to use a lot of triple threat moves. And over here, when Jimmy catches the ball, he hits Bobby Portis with a jab step, causing the defender to turn his body, giving Jimmy just enough room to attack that paint area and lift up for an easy close shot.
He's had more than Steph Curry, more than LeBron, more than so many guys. You go, okay, that's good.
But Jimmy is very smart about how he likes to get to his spots, because he could set a screen and simultaneously push the mismatch and Pat Connaughton with him to the post. And when he has him isolated, he just capitalizes on the mismatch and finishes. The more I watch the game over, the more I realize how important Jimmy Butler is on the offensive side of the floor for the Warriors. Because he's a player that you could go to late in the game to hit tough shots, and well, all you need to do is give him the ball in the post area and he'll go to work, hit you with a triple threat juke to get into a post position and fade away over a crazy contest. This is what you need, a player that you could go to when nothing works and say, yo, Jimmy Butler, get me a bucket. Well, the Warriors do have Curry to do that too, but that's for later on in today's video, because we still need to talk about one of the most polished parts of Jimmy's game, and this is defending. And well, defending is so important for the Warriors because it forces them to play transition offense, which can make this team very lethal.
We're trying to force it into some traffic here, and Buddy Hield.
And while this defense to offense concept that I was talking about is on full display, as Damian Lillard can be driving into the paint, and while Jimmy is already in perfect position to help in the passing lane, and when a pass is made, he's there to deflect the ball. And there you go, the Warriors score in transition, and you just got defense turn into offense. But we are not done yet.
Friendly whistle right there. I'm not sure that was shooting.
Jimmy Butler takes the pass away over to Butler.
Because Jimmy could see a play developing before it even begins. Because Kuzma could be throwing it to Brook Lopez in the mid-range, but Jimmy realizes this and sprints to get in front of the slower Brook Lopez and rip the ball away for a near contact lob dunk. This is wild. But do you want to know what else is wild? Stephen Curry. Because the man dropped 38 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists and made the Bucks look helpless. And well, I'm about to tell you how he did it. But before I talk about that, shout out to BetUS, because you can go on their website and bet on Steph Curry Curry to win the All-Star MVP. I believe in Steph. I think he's willing to put on a show, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and place it. If you want to place it too, BetUS is offering a 150% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. Now back to the video, because we need to analyze how Steph dismantled the Bucks defense and scored 38 points at the age of 36. And let me tell you this, it requires a lot of screens and bullying players to the point it's mean. Because on this play, Jimmy Butler comes to hand the ball off to Curry and screen Lillard. But now Curry has to deal with a longer defender in Kyle Kuzma. But little do you know, Curry is about to embarrass the living shit out of Kyle Kuzma. Because Curry hits him with a hezzy to get into the paint, then pump fakes to get Kuzma jumping, and well, there you go. Curry makes a complicated situation look like a piece of cake. But Steph is a very creative scorer, because he could get a screen from Moses Moody to come off of, then act like he's getting a screen from Jimmy Butler. But Curry rejects the screen and goes the opposite way, getting him an easy cut and an easy finish. It's just so crazy to me how Curry is able to process all of these plays on the fly. That's what makes him special. Multiple screens, complicated offensive sets, and well, it all just works to perfection. But let me shock you again for a second, because Curry is still breaking records. This 38 points he just put up versus the Bucks gives him his 4th straight game with over 30 plus points at the age of 36. He's never done this since 2021. And if you're still not impressed, look at this graphic. The man has had 87 games with over 8 3-pointers made. Nobody else is even close to him, but Steph Curry is still chasing greatness. Right now, he's aiming to break a record held by Michael Jordan. Yup, you heard me right. This record is for the most 40-point games after turning 30. Currently, Curry has 38 40-point games, while Jordan holds a record with 44. That means Curry is just 6 games away from tying him. But there's a secret weapon on this Warriors roster that's just lurking in the bench, and his name is Quentin Post. He is a 7-foot big man that stretches out the floor for you and knocks down major 3-pointers. Against the Bucks last night, he had 3 3-pointers in the span of just 1 quarter. But if you really want to know just how impactful this guy is, take a listen to these stats. Against the Bucks, he played 15 minutes, and in those 15 minutes, he scored 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. But that's not all, because against the Bulls, he got a chance to be in the starting lineup, and in just 20 minutes, he managed to put up 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block while shooting 70% from the field and 57% from the 3-pointer. Warriors fans, you guys have a gem on your roster, and even Buddy Hield is finally finding footing in this roster. He's knocking down his 3-pointers, had a major game against the Milwaukee Bucks, scoring 16 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. I still think that Buddy Hield can play better than this, and his efficiency is only gonna get better since Jimmy Butler's on the floor now. But what's a Warriors video without talking about Moses Moody? Because they started this man, he played 33 minutes and played lockdown defense. He had 3 steals and a block, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Just a very productive player who needs to start more often. And well, currently the Warriors rank 10th in the Western Conference, and they really need to go on a win streak here and get them to the playoff picture, because Curry and Jimmy in the playoffs is really going to be dangerous. But let me know, where do you think the Warriors will rank at the end of the season? Will they make the playoffs? And do you like Jimmy on the Warriors? If you enjoyed today's video, just make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Helps get the video out to many more people and helps make me make banger videos for you guys. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video, and I'll catch you legends in the next one.